For many around the world, Spring Festival is all about family food and making lasting memories. Joining me now to share some of their favorite highlights of this holiday season are Zach Danz and Lin. They co-host Pandaorama, a YouTube channel all about China and the Chinese culture. So happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
So it is
Happy New Year. Thank you so much.
It is Chinese New Year's Eve here in the United States. Lin, I want to begin with you. I want to know what your favorite Chinese New Year traditions are.
Well, my Chinese New Year favorite tradition, okay, when I was a kid, my favorite part was getting the red envelope, obviously, because that was like, the equivalent of sitting on the laps of Santa Claus, and if you behave well, you get a red envelope, and sometimes it could contain multiple, $100, and so what happens is that sometimes they get confiscated by your parents, so you got to figure out a way not have them confiscated.
I think that's my favorite tradition too. Zach, I know that you lived in China for a time, and I want to ask about your tradition as well and what you started to do once you lived there for a while.
Well, as a foreigner, getting to experience Chinese New Year is a really special experience. I made a video about it on YouTube recently where I just shared my experience. My first year that I was there, I was expecting to go to Beijing and see dragons dancing in the street and firecrackers going off everywhere. And, what you see is none of that. Everything's closed down because everybody's at home with their families and they're just enjoying their time together, and they're making dumplings and just taking time away from the rest of life. And so getting invited to be a part of that is really, really cool.
Speaking of food, what is your favorite dish, your favorite food, or your favorite dish during that reunion dinner?
Oh my God, Elaine, how many segments can you give me? Seriously, I love Chinese food. There are so many things that I love, but the staple for Chinese New Year is the dumplings, especially in the north of China. So I have to go with that.
Lin, how about you? What reminds you of home?
I'm what I call a reverse foodie, so I can eat anything and I won't remember the day after. But I'm open to anything. I don't have a favorite.
Come on.
Anything that is Chinese, I'm open.
I'm sure your mom or grandma made something that you took a little bit more of on your plate.
I will ask for KFC if they allow.
Oh, gosh. Okay, moving on. How are you both celebrating this Chinese New Year? We've been talking for days now how different it's been because a lot of people just can't travel. So what are you doing today, tomorrow? How are you celebrating, Zach?
It's the same situation as everyone. We can't go out of the house. However, we did just move here to Washington, D.C., so what we're going to do is go spend a little bit of time around Chinatown and find a really nice place to have dinner.
How about you, Lin?
I call my parents, I call my grandma, and I call my uncles and aunties, and later I'm going to sit down and watch the New Year's Gala.
I know a lot of people have already started doing that. We've been playing that as well throughout our newscasts. If there's one thing that you want people to know, what would it be? What do you think people are most interested in when it comes to learning more about Chinese New Year? Lin,
Well,
let's
you
start
gotta
with you.
have. Go ahead, Zach.
Okay, sure. I would say, honestly, it's just everybody in the whole world knows about Christmas. Anywhere in the world you go, you see Christmas decorations all throughout December, but Chinese New Year, people just are not, or they're slowly starting to figure it out now. And so I think the thing is that's most important about it is that it's all about family. It's all about just slowing down, having a meal, and enjoying the moment. And that's what I love about it.
What about you, Lin? What do you want people to know? What are people asking you about?
Exactly. Chinese value family very much. So that is really the time when we all get together. No matter how far we are to each other, we find a way to get together. No matter how expensive the train tickets are, we always try to get a ticket. So pandemic is an exception, but we can still connect with each other through the internet. So that's what I wanted people to know is everyone is connected at this very moment, and we're truly blessed to be in this wonderful year of the bull Good for all your 401k, by the way.
Good for prosperity, which is one of the main wishes. Guys, thank you so much for sharing your day with us, your Chinese New Year's Eve, and again, happy Year of the Ox. For more videos with a lighter look at Chinese culture, check out Pandaorama on the social media platforms listed right there on your screen.